this for nothing. Being a part of the Empire will make Earth better than it ever was.
For years, Marvel and DC ruled the superhero genre, but now audiences are getting tired of the same old formula.
Nope.
Predictable origin stories, CGI-heavy fights, and villains who don't feel like real threats. Every movie seems to follow a blueprint, and nothing feels fresh anymore. But what if there was a superhero story that actually felt different? One that didn't hold back on emotion, action, and real consequences? And that's... Back in 2003, long before the Marvel Cinematic Universe became a cultural giant, comic book writer Robert Kirkman created Invincible. He had already made waves with The Walking Dead, but this time, he wanted to write a superhero story like no other. With artist Cory Walker and later Ryan Ottley, he introduced the world to Mark Grayson, a regular teenager who finds out he has superpowers. His father, Omni-Man, is Earth's strongest hero, and Mark dreams of following in his footsteps. At first, it feels like a classic superhero origin story. Mark struggles to balance school, relationships, and crime fighting. He faces villains, saves lives, and learns what it means to be a hero. But then, everything changes. Omni-Man isn't the hero Mark thought he was. He's actually an agent of the Viltrumite Empire, a race of brutal conquerors. And in one of the most shocking moments in comic history, Omni-Man murders the Guardians of the Globe, his own teammates. The fight between Mark and his father is one of the most emotional and intense battles ever written in a superhero story. Omni-Man doesn't just defeat Mark, he destroys him. He beats his own son nearly to death before flying away, leaving Mark broken in every way possible. Now you know this isn't just another superhero story. It's raw, emotional, and filled with consequences. Heroes die. Battles leave permanent scars. If you've been watching Invincible on Amazon Prime, you already know how incredible the show has been. Every season has taken the story to new heights, but Season 3, Episode 7 just took things to another level. The episode introduced the Multiverse Invincibles, a terrifying concept where multiple versions of Mark from different realities attack Earth. Fans have been losing their minds over this episode. Just take a look at Reddit and Twitter. People are calling it one of the greatest animated superhero episodes ever made. Some are even saying that this is what the MCU's multiverse should have been. Something with real stakes, not just fun cameos. Now imagine all of this in live action. Imagine seeing these battles with real actors, real emotions, and real stakes. This isn't just another superhero show waiting to happen. It's a revolution in the making. For a long time, Hollywood thought superhero movies had to be family-friendly to succeed. Studios avoided R-rated superhero films, thinking they would limit their audience. But then...
Wait! You may be wondering why the red suit. Well, that's so bad guys can't see me bleed.
Deadpool changed everything. With its violent action, dark humor, and unapologetic R rating, Deadpool proved audiences wanted more than just clean-cut superheroes. Then came Logan, a brutal, emotional farewell to Wolverine. And now, Deadpool and Wolverine has made $1.3 billion at the box office, proving that R-rated superhero movies aren't just a trend, they're a gold mine. Then there's The Boys. The show took superhero storytelling and turned it on its head, showing the corruption, violence, and horror behind superpowers. And people loved it. It became one of Amazon Prime's biggest hits, proving that audiences were craving something darker, something different. Invincible fits right into this new era. It has the heart of classic superhero stories, but it isn't afraid to go dark, violent, and real. Marvel and DC are struggling right now. The MCU isn't what it used to be. Films like Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, and the Marvels flopped. DC is trying to reboot itself, but audiences don't seem excited. If Invincible makes the jump to live action, it could force Marvel and DC to step up their game. It would push them to take more risks, tell more meaningful stories, and stop relying on nostalgia and spectacle alone. It could be the wake-up call the genre desperately needs. Superheroes will always be a part of pop culture, but audiences aren't just looking for capes and explosions anymore. They want stories that challenge expectations and leave a lasting impact. But what do you think? Would a live-action Invincible shake up the superhero genre? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any updates. See you in the next one.